Yes. So now all the participants can relax. Please relax and look at the screen. So the next asana in Trithiya Vinyasa Krama we are going to do is asana. Asana. So you Gajasana. Come to the Gajasana position. You can look and do later. First look. And now you're going to kick your legs all the way up into the air and you're going to come together as partners. And your partner is going to support you. So kick your legs all the way up to the air. And this is the first posture that you'll be doing. Now, once you're comfortable in this asana, now you're going to bring your forehead to the ground. So you're going to bend your elbows, bring your forehead all the way to the ground. And now come all the way down. So this is the starting position, and then you will slowly go down and then come all the way down and then kick up back to a handstand. So first come to the handstand and then bend your elbows and come all the way down, and then you can lower yourself onto the ground. Doing this again and again. This is the Shenasana. So yes, all the participants come, let's all do this together now. So first, let's all get comfortable with standing on our hands. So let's partner up. Please come together as partners. Yes, come on, get up, get up, get up. All the participants come together as partners. Kailasa, LA, yes. Kailasa, Ecuador. Parmayogaya, are you able to do this asana? Okay, wonderful. Now help Antoine Aya to do it. Yes, is that Ma Kaladevi in the back of the hall or Ma Samarpini? Let's all get into the asana. And if you want to do a little more warm up, you can look at the Acharya on the screen. Basically, you can rotate your wrists. You can rotate your wrists. You can stretch your hands to the back, forward. You can warm up your hands if you feel your hands are not, especially Kailasa, LA. Your body would still be cold and not warmed up. So you can warm up your body a little more before you get into the asana. So as the Acharya is showing on the screen, Stretch both your fingers to the back of the body and then stretch your fingers to the front, all the way up, to the right side, to the left side, especially your wrists. Rotate your wrists. Yes, Kailasa, Bolivia, the Ma who is doing with support. Wonderful. The Ma on the blue mat. Wonderful, Ma. Yes, keep trying, keep trying. Become comfortable in standing in the handstand for at least a few seconds with the help of your partner. Spread your fingers wide. Spread your fingers as wide as possible and keep a slight bend in your elbows. Don't keep your elbows totally straight. Keep a slight bend in your elbows and then kick yourself up. Kick yourself. Don't have the fear of falling. Your partner is there to support you. Kick yourself up nicely. Okay, if you're done, you can come and settle down back in your mats. Yes, so how many participants were able to stand upside down with the support of your partners? Raise your hands. How many of you were able to go up? Okay, that's wonderful. How many were able to balance without the partners also? Okay, so the more we practice, the more we'll be able to balance and get comfortable in the asana. So now let's go to the next asana. The next asana is also a bit similar. It is the Pincha Mayurasana. So in this asana, what you're going to do is you're going to come to onto your hands and legs and come to you're going to place your elbows on the ground. You're going to place your elbows on the ground and your hips all the way up, and then you're going to kick up to the air. You're going to kick all the way up and keep your legs straight. You'll not be bending your knees. Keep your legs straight in the air. This asana is the Pincha Mayurasana. So in this asana also you can go together as partners and keep your forearms fully on the ground. Keep your forearms comfortably on the ground with your fingers spread apart. And you can even do it like a headstand. You can first put your head on the ground with your elbows like that, and then you can try to come up. First, try to do a headstand, and then when you're comfortable, slowly lift your face off the ground. So first you can come on to a headstand, and when you're comfortable, you can then slowly lift your head off the ground. So let's all begin. Let's come together as partners. Bring your forehead on the ground. So place your forearms on the ground and lift. Kick your legs up. Kick your legs all the way up and let your partner hold your legs in the air. And when you're comfortable, when you're able to balance, switch the balance between your elbows and your hands. Keep your balance between your elbows and your hands. And shift your body weight. focus on the shoulder. Don't droop your shoulders. The shoulders, you should not be drooping. You should push your shoulders onto the ground. Push your shoulders down onto the ground and keep your shoulders strong. Keep your shoulders strong. Don't let it droop. Push your shoulders. Push your forearms to the ground and your body up. And try to keep your balance as sturdy as possible. Balance as much as possible. Yes, Kailasa, Bolivia, the Ma against the wall. Good. Yes, Kailasa, yeah. Abhilasha, maybe you can help chase Aya. Yes, Abhilasha, you can help chase Aya and chase Aya can help you. You can partner up and do it together. Chase Aya, your shoulders are paining. So in this asana, visualize yourself as a peacock. Perform the Saja Kumbhaka, that is, inhale, hold your breath, and exhale as comfortably as possible. Perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum, and the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
मयूरस्पिञ्चमायूरं पद्मपीठसमन्वितं कौकुटस्गर्भपिङ्गं च कौमं योगसिंहकम्.
Yes, let's all now come back and settle down in your mats. Yes, let's all come back and settle down. So how many of you were able to do this asana, the Pinchamayurasana? Can you raise your hands with the support of your partner or with the wall? If you're able to do, raise your hands. Yes, Kailasa, Bolivia, Kailasa, LA, Paramayoga, yeah, good. Okay. So with that, let's now go to the next asana. The next asana that we'll be doing today is the Godohikasana. So in this asana, you will come on to your toes on the ground and your heels raised up. Place your perineum on your heels. So keep your knees on the floor and your toes on the floor, and tuck your heels and sit your perineum on your heels. And now make your hands into a fist and rest them on your thighs. Make a fist with your hands and rest them on your thighs. And gaze to the nose. This asana is the Godohikasana. And in this asana, you should visualize you are milking a cow. Yourself milking cow. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. That is, inhale, hold your breath, and exhale as comfortably as possible. Inhale deeply, and then hold your breath as long as possible as you're comfortable. And then exhale slowly. Perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum, and the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
भूतप्राश्नी समयोगे राहुरुत्कटिकासनं प्राश्निभ्यां तु भवस्त्यागे तत्स्यात् गोदोहिकासनम्.
Now relax. The next asana is Ushtrasana 4. So all of us are going to come to a standing position. Please stand up on your mats. Come to a standing position. Now stand on your toes and raise your arms above your head. Stand on your toes. Raise your arms above your head. Keep your hands separated. Don't bring your hands together. Your hands should be parallel next to your ears. And now raise your head upwards. Raise your head all the way up, your neck all the way back, and look to the ceiling. Look to the sky. Your head should be all the way back. Roll your head all the way back. And gaze to the sky. Keep your awareness to the third eye. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Sahaja Kumbhaka is inhale as slowly and comfortably as possible and as deeply as possible. Hold your breath as comfortably as possible and then exhale as slowly as possible. Perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum, and the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
पादां गुल्याभ्यां भूमिं धृत्वा बाहु ऊर्ध्वकृत्य तिष्ठेत् उष्ट्रासनं भवति.
Now relax. Now relax. The next asana that we'll be performing is the Tadasana 2. So continue to remain in a standing position. Stand with your spine straight. And now you're going to bring your hands to the Atmanjali Mudra in front of your heart center. And slowly raise your palms above your head. Raise your palms together above your head. And gaze up to the sky. Roll your neck backwards. Roll your neck backwards and gaze to the sky. Bring your neck behind as much as possible. Feel the nice stretch in your neck. Try to keep your elbows as straight as possible. Don't bend your elbows. Keep your elbows straight. Visualize yourself as a mountain, standing stable for thousands of years. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka, that is, inhale deeply and slowly. Hold your breath for as long as possible. And then exhale. Perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum, and the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
महामुद्रा बद्धकोणो ताडासन विभेदकान् विनोत्तानः सदा कुर्यात् अन्तर्वत्नीपतिप्रियात्.
Now relax. Continue to remain in a standing position. You can maybe rotate your head, rotate your neck in a circular motion slowly, bringing your head all the way back and then your chin to your chest, clockwise and anti-clockwise. Yes. Let's now go to the next asana. The next asana is Talasana. So in this asana, continue to remain standing with your feet flat on the ground and extend both your hands all the way up and keep your palms separated, and your palms should be facing the ceiling. Keep your palms facing the ceiling, facing the sky, and again roll. This time you'll be gazing forward. Gaze forward. Visualize yourself as a palm tree. In this asana, visualize yourself as a palm tree. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Sahaja Kumbhaka is inhale as deeply and slowly as possible, and then hold your breath for as long as possible, and then slowly exhale. The pranayama is very important in every asana as it's an integral component of the 12 components of the yoga. So make sure that you're not forgetting or missing the pranayama, and do the pranayama along with every asana. Perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum, and the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Desine panahatani upara pramani stithi rakhavati panata yeche atamam thatha udaramam asaniti bala vadeche.
Now relax, slowly bring your arms down. The next asana is Kulala Chakrasana. Now, in this asana, you will continue to stand tall on your mats. Now, raise your arms to the side. Keep your arms parallel to the ground and to the side. Now, swing your hands forward in a circular motion. Swing your hands in a circular motion again and again. Make sure that your hands are straight. Keep your hands straight, keep your elbows straight. Visualize yourself as a potter's wheel. Visualize yourself as a potter's wheel. So if you have moved your hands in the frontwards, you can then move it backwards. You can now move your hands backwards. The pranayama that you will be performing is the Sahaja Kumbhaka, that is, inhale as deeply as possible and then hold your breath for as long as possible and then exhale as slowly as possible. Perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum, and the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
हस्तो प्रसार्य भ्रमणं कर्तव्यं कुलालचक्रासनं भवति
You can now relax, slowly shake your arms. How many of you are feeling the exercise in your shoulder muscles? How many of you are feeling a nice exercise happening to your shoulders? Okay, that's good. You can shake your arms. The next asana is Panjasana. In this asana, you will now stand tall on your toes. So you come up onto your toes, continue to stay in a standing position and raise your toes. Raise on your toes, raise your heels above the ground. Keep your spine straight. And now cross your hands on your chest, holding your opposite arms. And gaze to the nose. So stand tall on your yoga mats and then raise your heels up to the air, come onto your toes, cross your hands over your chest and hold your opposite arms. Gaze to the nose. Visualize yourself as a caged bird being released. Visualize yourself as a caged bird being released. Perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. The Sahaja Kumbhaka is inhale deeply as possible and then hold your breath for as long as possible and exhale as slowly as possible. Perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum, and the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
शरणस्य गर्भतिज्ञेनोत्तिष्ठेर् भुवस्तले मुनिः कृत्वा हस्ताभ्या पर्यस्तिं सिद्धिं सेवेत सिद्धयेत्.
Yes, now relax. You can bring your arms down.
I'm going to something completely.
The next asana is Ardha Chandrasana. So in this asana, continue to remain in a standing position. And now you're going to bring the sole of your left foot against your right knee. So bend your left foot and bring it against your right knee. So this asana is similar to Vrikshasana. Bring your left foot, but you will not bring your legs all the way up to the perineum. Don't bring your legs all the way up to the perineum. Bring it only till the knee. Now bring your palms together in front of your chest. Bring your palms together in front of your chest and gaze to the nose. Visualize the moon in your inner space. In this asana, we'll be performing the Ujjayi Pranayama, that is inhale. Feel the prana going all the way through the body. And then hold your breath and then exhale. And in this asana, you'll also be performing the Uddiyana Bandha. The Uddiyana Bandha is pulling your stomach in and up. Pull your stomach in and up and perform the Mula Bandha, contracting your perineum, and the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
एकेन पादेन भूमिम् अवस्थभ्य अन्यपादतलेन ऊरु अवस्थभ्य तिष्ठेत् आस्त इति पुनः पुनः कर्तव्यम् अर्धचन्द्रं भवति.
Relax. Come to a standing position. Place both your feet on the ground. We are now going to move to the next asana, which is going to be Sankhvasana. Now, once again, you're going to bring one heel to the opposite hip. So whichever feet you raise, you're going to raise that same foot up again. Bring one heel towards the opposite hip. Now, in this position, you're going to hold on to your foot with both your hands. Yes. Hold on to your foot with both your hands. Get yourself balance. And then slowly sit down as much as you can and stand up. So sit down as much as you can and stand up. Let's all perform the Sankhvasana. Come on, every one of you. Feet to the side, one foot to the side of the hip. Hold on to it. Come down and go up. Try to sit down as much as you can. If you lose your balance, you can release and then come back to it. Let's all perform the Sankhvasana. Now you can do it on the other side. Switch the sides. Please switch the sides. Put the other feet near the hip. Hold on to it. And go down and up. Go down and up. While doing this, you're going to visualize yourself as an arrow in Shiva's bow. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
तिष्ठन् सम्पासीनाना इतरजङ्घ प्रदेशे सम्पीड्य स्थातव्यम् उत्थितव्यम् इति पुनः पुनः कर्तव्यम् शङ्ख्वासनं भवति.
Relax, come on to your feet, shake your feet out. Relax, shake your feet out. Good. Let's now move to the next asana. The next asana is going to be Ardha Talasana. Now, you're going to stand straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line and raise one hand up towards the head, up above the head, and gaze forward. Gaze forward. One hand, not both, just one hand. One hand. Now visualize yourself as a palm tree in your inner space. Look forward, gaze forward. Just stand still. Bring the Nithyananda Shivam.
देहात ॐ चाकरीने बंध पहलो रागिनी उभोरे ॐ के कालासन कहे वायचे.
Relax. Now let's enter into the next asana. The next asana we are going to be performing is Virabhadrasana 2. Now come towards the back of your mat, and from there step 1 foot forward, 1 foot forward, and the back foot facing forward. Now bend the leg that you stretch forward, bend it forward into 90 degrees. Bring the thigh parallel to the ground. Bring the thigh parallel to the ground. Extend the arms in front of you, palms facing outward, and gaze towards the front. Gaze towards the front. This is Virabhadrasana 2. So you want to make sure from the standing position, you step out 1 foot forward, and this foot is facing outward, okay? That foot is going to face forward. Now while you are in this position, while this foot is facing forward and that foot is facing outward, now bend the front knee, bringing your thigh parallel to the ground. Bringing your thigh parallel to the ground. Now you're going to keep looking toward the front. Now open your palms facing forward. Let's all perform the Virabhadrasana 2. If you feel your thighs are paining, you can relax and come back to the same position again. You can relax and come back to the same position again. The point here is to sit down as much as you can. Pull your hips down towards the ground. Pull your hip down towards the ground. Okay. Now, at the count of 3, we're all going to go down and hold the position. Ready? 1, 2, 3, down. Visualize yourself as Lord Kalabhairava in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च उत्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Relax. Relax, shake your feet out. Okay, the next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Parshva Konasana. In Parshva Konasana, from the Virabhadrasana, the earlier asana that we were in, we're going to bend down, hinging forward. You're going to bend down and get your hand towards the feet and the other hand up towards the sky. Make sure you are on the ground. Don't lift your heels off the ground. Now open your chest nice and wide as you get your foot, as you bend forward. You can place your hands on the ground, palm on the ground completely for support, if you're able to get yourself down. Now, while in this position, you want to make sure that your chest is completely opening. Okay, so you want to make sure that your chest is open. Some of you are like this, some of you are doing it this way. If you are in this position, you want to pull your body backward, twist yourself up, hand up straight, so you're able to open your chest. Come back to a standing position. Let's bend down together. Let's do this together. Come on, relax, relax, relax. Come to a standing position. Ready? You're going to stretch out the same feet. You're not going to alternate. Same foot that we had stretched out in the previous asana, in Virabhadrasana, the same foot Stretch out one foot. Every one of you, come on, stretch out one foot. Yes, hold. Now ready? Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Now place your hand in front of your knee onto the ground. Place it down and open your chest, raising the other hand up towards the sky. Come on, up, up, up. Make sure it is in straight line. And open your chest out. Twist yourself. Now visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
सप्तचक्रे सालनाय वृक्षासनविशेषकान् जननेन्द्रियदाराध्या को न वेदान् समभ्यसेत्.
Relax. Relax, relax. Yes, good. All of you did a wonderful job. The next asana we're going to be performing is going to be Parivritta Trikonasana. So basically from the previous asana, which is the Parshva Konasana, you're going to straighten knee, the knee which is bent in front. You're just going to straighten the knee as you continue to place your hand in the same position. So from bending your knee, you're going to open it out, straighten out the knees and hold. This is the Parivritta Trikonasana. Okay, relax, let's do it together. Ready? Now stretch both your feet out. You want to make sure that your feet continue to remain in the same position, which means one foot forward and one foot facing outward. Please make sure you hold yourself in the same position. Your feet continue to remain in the same position. Yes. Now bend one foot forward, the forward foot. Bend it down, bend your knee. Place your hands in front of your knee and raise the other one up towards the sky. Now straighten your knee. Straighten your knee, continuing to place your hand in the same position. If you feel your hand is not touching the ground, you can hold on to your foot as high as you can, whether it's your calf muscle or it's at your knee, whichever you're able to hold, you can hold there. The point is to raise your hand and turn yourself, twist yourself. Now visualize yourself as a triangle in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
सप्तचक्रसालनाय वृक्षासनविशेषकान् जननेन्द्रियदाराध्या को न वेदं समभ्यसेत्.
Relax. The next asana is going to be Virabhadrasana 3, which is going to be a progression from the previous asana, from the Parivritta Trikonasana, which is one foot forward. Now you're going to raise up onto the foot that is there in front of you. You're going to raise up onto that foot in front of you and bend your body forward, raising the other foot up and stretching both the hands in front of you. You're going to gaze down towards the ground. This is Virabhadrasana 3. Okay, relax. Let's do it together. Now, while doing these kind of balancing asanas, you want to make sure that the foot on which you're going to balance is firmly rooted onto the ground. So instead of going from the previous asana, we're going to directly get started from a standing position. Now, having one foot forward, the same foot which has been forward, place that forward. Now ground your foot to the ground. Ground your foot onto the ground and shift your weight of the body. Shift the weight of your body onto that ground, onto the other foot. Bend down, simultaneously lifting the foot backward, the opposite foot backward. And stretch your hands out in front of you. Look down towards the ground at one single point. Tighten your core. Even if you slip, come back to the position. See, if you are wobbling too much, first thing you need to do is come back to a standing position. Again, replant your feet onto the ground. Plant your feet onto the ground nice and strong. Get yourself a balance in that position and then slowly go back. And then slowly go back into that position. Come on, every one of you, let's do it together. At the count of 3, we are all going to bend down, lifting our foot and hands. Ready? 3, 2, 1, bend. Now visualize yourself as Lord Veerabhadra in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Relax. Now the next asana is going to be Vama Padasana. Now the foot that is planted firmly on the ground, you continue to keep it that way. Raise the other foot straight in front of you. Raise the other foot straight in front of you as you place your palms by your side. Okay, relax. So this would take a little bit of your thigh strength. So your thighs need to be strong. So let's do this asana together. Let's do this together now. Ready? You're just going to stand straight and lift your knee up and straighten out your foot. You can hold on to your thighs or knees for support. You can hold on to your thighs or knees for support. But the point is for us to be able to do it without support. Ready? Stand down, relax. Now shift the weight of your body onto one foot, planting it firmly on the ground, and lift the other foot in front of you and hold it there without any support. If you want balance, if you feel it's too hard, you can place your hands and hold on to your foot. You're going to visualize Swamiji in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
जामने पगा पूर्वभानि बाबो करी दबे पगे उभयरे हवुमते वाम पद्मासन कहे वायचे.
Okay, relax, shake your feet out. Shake your feet out. Relax your feet. Now just hold on to your thigh and shake them. Shake your thigh out. Shake your thighs. Relax your thighs. Now slowly rotate your knees. Just rotate your knees clockwise and anti-clockwise. Relax your feet. Relax your knees, relax your legs. Kick them out. Good. Now let's enter into the next asana, which is going to be Matantara Vrikshasana. In Matantara Vrikshasana, the same foot which was on the ground, you're going to continuing to keep that same foot on the ground, planting it firm into the ground. Now keep the sole of the opposite foot towards the side of the knee. Sole of the opposite foot towards the side of the knee. Bring your palms together in front of your chest in the Anjali Mudra. Palms in front of your chest in the Anjali Mudra. Bring your gaze towards the nose. Bring your gaze towards the nose. Balance. You should not be shaking and moving forward, moving around. Just stay still. Hold. Hold. Visualize yourself as a tree in your inner space. And the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
वाम ऊना मूलमां जानमा पगने राखिने उभो रेहवुम.
Okay. Relax. The next asana is going to be Kamasana. Now, keeping one foot firmly planted, the same foot which is firmly planted into the ground. Now, bring the other foot all the way to your hip. Bring the other foot all the way to the hip. Now you're going to sit down, squat down in this position, bringing your little fingers onto the ground towards the side. Squat down, bringing your little fingers onto the ground. If you feel it's a little too hard, you can place all your fingers, your hands in front of your knee, and hold the position. Bring your gaze to the nose. Ideally, you want to hold it with just your little fingers. You want to just support yourself with the little fingers and hold. Bring your gaze towards the nose. Come on. Okay, relax, relax. We are all going to bend down together. Ready? Stand, stand, stand on the mat. Stand on the mat. Okay, both foot on the mat. Ready? We're going to do it together. Now bring the foot all the way to the opposite hip. Balance. Okay, at the count of 3, we are all going to squat down. Hands forward in front of the knee onto the ground. Ready? 3, 2, 1, squat down. Balance your body with the little fingers. Bring your gaze towards the nose and embody pure love and unconditional love in your inner space and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
नितंभे च पादगोष्ठी हस्ताभ्या मंगुलीयकम् अथ कामासनं वक्षे कामसंगेन हेतुना.
Relax, come up, shake your feet out. Shake your feet out. You want to focus on trying and sitting as low as possible. Okay? Give yourself that extra stretch, go that extra mile. Your thighs should be vibrating and shaking. Let's enter into the next asana, which is going to be Vimanasana. In Vimanasana, now we are going to be placing the same foot firmly planted into the ground. Place the opposite foot on top of the opposite knee. On the knee, not onto the hip, just onto the knee. Now bend down, squat down. Placing your hands on the respective thighs. Hands on the respective thighs and bringing your gaze towards the nose. You're going to bring down your hip as low as possible towards the parallel towards the knee. Okay, let's do it together. Ready? Place. Now bring your foot towards the opposite knee, on top of the opposite knee. You're not taking it all the way to the thigh. It's only towards the knee. Yes. Now hold on to your foot and sit down, squat down, bringing your hip parallel towards the knee, parallel towards the ground, hips parallel towards the ground. Place your hands on the respective thighs, bring your gaze towards the nose. Visualize yourself as an ancient Vimana, which is the Hindu aircraft, in your inner space, and the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
एकपादं भूमौ निधाय निपम्बं जानुप्रदेशे आनीय द्वितीयं पादं जानुनिधाय तिष्ठेत् विमानासनं भवति.
Okay, relax. Relax. The next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Ardha Padasana. In Ardha Padasana, continuing to plant the same foot on the ground, you are now going to be bringing the opposite foot onto the side of your knee. Opposite foot onto the side of your knee. Bring your palms in front of your chest in the Anjali Mudra. Palms in front of your chest in the Anjali Mudra. Some of you are placing it on the thigh. Bring it down to the knee. You are not placing it up there. You are going to get it down towards the knee. So place the opposite foot at your knee level. Place your hands in the Anjali Mudra. Come on, Bolivia team, every one of you, get into the position, into the asana. Yes, good. Now hold. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Bring your gaze towards the nose. Gaze at your nose, at the tip of your nose. And the internal japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Vedareva samam kumbhoya syat sahita kumbhakaha.
Relax, relax that foot. The next asana is going to be Uttita Trivikramasana. The next asana is going to be Uttita Trivikramasana. So as you continue to stand on the same foot, one leg down, firmly planted on the ground, now slowly you're going to lift the other foot up. Try to hold on to it with your hands as high as possible. And you're going to lift it straight up towards the sky as much as you can. Lift it straight up towards the sky as much as you can. Okay, this is going to be Uttita Trivikramasana. Alright, relax. We're going to do this together. See, if you have a wall where you can place your foot, you can place your foot straight up on the wall there. If you have an empty wall, please make sure your feet are clean before you place your feet on the wall. Alternatively, what you can do is, while you are in a standing position, you can hold on to your calf muscles. You can hold on to your calf muscles and try to straighten it out as much as you can. Even if it is at a certain angle, that's okay. Try to pull it as much as possible towards your chest. Try to pull it as much as possible towards your chest. Okay, relax. We'll do this together. Ready? At the count of 3, we are all going to lift and as possible. Come on, Bolivia team. Pull, pull, pull. You guys have to pull your back. Bolivia. Now, ready? 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold the position. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Uttana kurma pitaischa samhes garudanevacha yanam okam cha bharadvajam trivikramam.
Okay, relax. Relax, shake your feet out. Shake your foot out. Yes, shake it out. The next asana we are going to be performing is going to be Natarajasana 2, which is from the same position, which is planting one foot firmly on the ground, whichever is down, the same foot on the ground. Now you're going to bend the foot back. Bend the foot back, holding on to your foot with your hand. Try to hold it with both your hands, pulling it up towards the sky. Okay, we're going to do this together. Just stand together. Shift the weight of your body to one foot. Bend the opposite knee backward, holding on with its hand. Now, try to pull it up towards the sky. Try to get both your hands. Pull it with both your hands. Try to hold on to it with both your hands from behind your back. This is Natarajasana 2. Let us do it together. Come on, LA team. Relax, let's do it together. Okay. Now, place one foot firmly planted on the ground and hold on to the other foot from the back. Hold on to the other foot as you bend it backward. And try to bring your other hand as well, holding on to it. Visualize yourself as Lord Nataraja in your inner space And the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
जलभासनभेदाश्च नटभेरुण्डनामके गण्डभेरुण्डसहिते शीर्षदण्डासनं तथा.
Okay, relax. So we actually completed one whole set of the asanas on one side of the body. Okay, with either the left or the right planted. All of this is just one sequence moving from one into the other. We're going to be performing the same on the other side. Before that, we're going to be performing the Lata Vrishchika Karana. We're going to be performing the Lata Vrishchika Karana. Now, stand on your right foot with the knees bent and toes pointed outward. Bend the left knee and keep the heel behind the butt. Now keep the right hand next to the chest with fingers pointed up. Extend the left arm slightly. Let's perform the Lata Vrishchika Karana and repeat it on the other side. Repeat it on the other side. Switch sides. Whichever the knee is bent right gets stretched. Do it slowly so you get balance. And switch side. Make sure that you are bending, having a slight bend in your knee. The knee is not completely straight. Keep performing the Lata Vrishchika Karana on both the sides. And relax. Let us now enter into the Padasana. Stand tall, buddhi together, feet together. Bring it together and the sides. And bring your gaze to the nose. Purna Padasana is a very important asana where actually you see, you're going to bring your awareness to your body now. You can actually close your eyes. Bring your awareness to the body and see how the body weight is spread on your knees. Is it more towards the front of your toes? Is it towards the side of your feet? Is it on your heels? Bring awareness to your body. Bring awareness to your body. Just stand without any movement. See how the weight of your body is getting dispersed onto your hips, onto your knees, onto your feet. Inhale and exhale. Just stand still. Don't sway to the left, don't sway to the right. Just stand. Stand evenly, balancing your body out on both your foot. Many times we don't even balance ourselves. Whenever we stand, the weight is always on one side or on one part. Now bring your awareness and evenly spread out the weight across your entire foot, on both your feet. Just stand. You should be able to stand without any movement. See how your shoulders are reacting. Are you keeping your shoulders tensed? Or is it relaxed? Keep your shoulders relaxed. Palms by the side. Stand straight. Inhale and exhale. Visualize yourself as Swamiji in your inner space, and the internal japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
यावत् केवलसिद्धिः स्यात् तावत् सहितमं भयसेत् सूर्यो जयी शीतली च व्यस्तरी चैव चत्रिकः.
Okay, relax. Now lie down on your back into Shavasana. Lie down on your mats into Shavasana. Relax your feet. Relax your feet. Palms by the side of your hips. Palms facing outward and up towards the sky. Slight gap between your feet. Don't touch the other person. Don't touch yourself. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Just relax. Bring awareness to your body and see what is happening in your body. See the entire energy, life energy, prana, soaking into your body. Become a pure receiver of the life energy. Just like how when a sponge is dipped in honey, it just soaks itself into honey. Let your entire body be filled with prana. Visualize every single pore of your body, every single pore on your skin is inhaling the prana. See the Kundalini Shakti moving from the base of your spine, raising up towards your Sahasrara chakra, raising up to your crown center. Just like molten gold flows, visualize that molten gold of Kundalini Shakti flowing up your spine and solidifying. Now, slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Bring your awareness back to your body. Slowly move your toes, move your fingers, move your toes, move your fingers. And bring your knees towards the chest. Bring your knee towards the chest. Now move towards the left and right. Sway yourself to the left and right. Sway yourself to the left and right. And slowly come back to a seated position. Sit comfortably. Sit straight. Close your eyes and sit unclenched. Just sit unclenched. Just witness your thoughts, how they are coming, how they are passing by. Be untouched by them, be uncludged from them. Inhale. Visualize the breath coming all the way from your knee, filling your entire chest, your lungs. And exhale, breathing out all the way towards your knee. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Sit still. Sit with yourself. Now, bring your hands in front of your heart in the Anjali Mudra. We are going to be closing with the Purna Mantra. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Offer your gratitude to Swamiji. Let's now chant the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you, everybody. We're going to be having a 15-minute quick break and then we'll gather back.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham.